Well, hi, I am so glad you're here. My name's Liza Heidelberger, and I just wanted to share with you what this released healing journey looks like. So, this is the path that I take clients on when we're doing this one-on-one healing program together. There are these phases of rebuilding, so building safety and capacity for healing, releasing, unburdening past hurts and wounds, and then renewing. So it's this shift from moving on to moving forward. And then there's so many that come to me who really have a history of chronic illness and pain. And so with that, we bring in aspects of accessing the brain to release pain. So in this rebuild phase, as I talked about, it's building safety and capacity. So often people come to me and they're like, what is this even going to look like or feel like? And I tell you what, when we build capacity, when we build the strength and the safety inside in your body, your mind, your soul, the healing comes so much easier. So one of the things that I use is TRE, it's tension and trauma releasing exercises. And it's less about the exercises and more about releasing deeply held patterns of tension from the body, brain, and nervous system. And then we also look at, are there things that you can be doing to help support healing just by general lifestyle practices? The release phase really looks at unburdening past hurts and wounds. So we're looking at, where is this coming from? Why can't I get over this? There's so many that come to me that they're like, I know that this is the direction I need to go, but it just feels like there's a barrier, like I just can't get over this. And this is what's happening in this phase. We're going into the deeper places of the brain and really in your heart to be able to release and let go of old hurts and wounds. And so often I hear things like, well, I thought I already got over this. What that tells me is there's actually just layers of deeper healing that need to happen. Or so often there'll be moments where it's like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. And it could be a bigger thing that's being kind of held under the surface as a protective response, or it could just be a little thing that we don't even know is there, where that came from. And those are the moments that really true deep healing happens. So I use a practice called IFS in this, and it's something that I'm trained in that's such a powerful and profound way to get to the deeper places of healing where maybe in other ways you felt just talked out, like I can't keep running in circles talking about this anymore, or you're just trying so hard to like get your mindset right. Using IFS is a really profound practice to be able to get to the deeper places of healing. And then there's this renewing phase. We're shifting from moving on to now moving forward. So we're really looking at rewiring aspects of our brain to be able to live out this life that you have been put on this planet for, right? I call my business released. It's not just because we're releasing ourselves from past things, but we're also being released into the future and the hope that's been planned out for us. So there are lots of good thought life practices and bringing in a lot of neurology and a lot of scientific practices and understandings into this phase. And then for those who do come in with chronic illness and pain, this is all about accessing the brain to release the pain. So often we've, maybe done PT, we're doing all these different things to, going to all the doctors to get this pain taken care of and this chronic illness. But what's actually happening in the brain? We experience pain in our bodies, but where it's interpreted is in our brains. So I'm trained in something called pain reprocessing therapy. And then we'll also bring in practices of applied neurology, looking at how different parts of the brain interact with each other and using different drills and ways that we can move our bodies to rewire and reorganize these different parts of our brain so that it can interpret pain and safety in a different way. So here's an overview again, what this healing journey looks like. Rebuild, release, renew, and bringing in aspects of healing for those who are experiencing chronic illness and pain. So if this speaks to you, I would love to have a conversation with you about what this released healing journey could look like in your life.